Last class we had completed exercise of chapter 6. Now let's start completing the question and the next, which is poem Hug O War. Next poem, which is Hug O War. Before starting Hug O War, the poem, let me show you the word meanings of chapter 6, which we had not completed, I think. Srishti, had we completed those word meanings?
No, ma'am.
We are not completed word meanings.
So, no, ma'am.
Let's complete word meanings first of all.
No, ma'am.
So students, I hope you all can see the word meanings on your screen of chapter 6. The wisdom seller. The word meanings of chapter 6, wisdom seller. First one is curious, which means inquisitive. Second is strolled, which means wondered. W-A-N-D-E-R-E-D, wondered. Next, third is attendant, which means stewards. Next is disgust, which means dislike. Number 5 is engraved, which means craved. So I hope that you understood these word meanings. I'll send all the word meanings on your WhatsApp group as well, so that you can write them. Now let's start the poem Hug O War.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Srishti?
Can I read this poem?
Okay, recite this poem. Only Srishti will recite here. After that, I'll explain the poem to you all, and you all have to make a decent video reciting this poem. Like once I send assignment that you all have to make a video, and you all are sending me audio. Only Chavi send me the video. You have to read the assignment carefully, that what is written on that assignment. Only Chavi made proper video and she sent to me. And rest of you sent me the voice audio recording. So you all have to recite the poem properly, make a proper video, decent video, and then send it to me on WhatsApp. Understand? So let me recite the poem, and after that you all have to recite the poem in front of your camera of your mobile, record it, and then send it to me. Understand? Now, let me explain this poem to you all and recite this poem in front of you all. Hug O War. In this poem, the poet tries to convey the joy of choosing happiness over sadness and peace over war. Let's read, watch, and enjoy the beautiful poem. So here you can see this poem is related to end the war. Just end the war, poet is saying, and hug everyone. Hug means to गले लगाना, सबको गले लगाओ. Okay, और war को end करो. कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए, सिर्फ happiness होना चाहिए and peace. I will not play at tug o' war. This is called tug o' war. I will not play at tug o' war. I'd rather play at hug o' war. Where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles. Giggles means hasna, smile karna, khush hona, laughing, and rolls on the rugs. Rolls on the rugs. Rugs means you can say kaleen vagera, and rolls means isme ghumna. Where everyone kisses, and everyone grins, and everyone cuddles, and everyone wins. सब एक दूसरे को cuddle करते हैं और win हो जाते हैं और खुश रहते हैं. Understand? So this poem is all about hug o war. Means war करने की जगह में we should have to hug everybody. Now recite this poem, Srishti. Yes, Sarthak, you want to ask?
I will not play.
Wait,
No, ma'am.
Yes, Srishti, start reciting.
Yes, ma'am. I will not play at tug of war. I did rather play hug of war where everyone hugs instead of tug, where everyone giggles and rolls and on rugs, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Chavi,
The
start
poem is
reciting.
written by Stephen.
Start reciting.
Ma'am, starting.
Yes, from starting.
I will not play at tug over. I rather play at hug over, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and roll on the rugs, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Very good. Mansi, start reciting the poem.
Okay, ma'am. I will not play at tug over. I did rather play at tug over, where everyone hugs instead of tug, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, everyone where everyone kisses and everyone grins, everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Very good. Pratyanshu, start reciting.
I will not play a tug of war. I rather play at a hug of war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and roll on rugs, where everyone kisses and everyone grins, and everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Yes. Sahil, start reciting the poem.
Yes, ma'am. I will not play the tug or where. I just rather the play at the hug or the where everyone hugs inside of
War.
the
Hug o war, tug o war. It's not where, war.
where everyone big, wiggles and the roll on the rug,
Hugs.
where everyone the kisses and the everyone the grin and the everyone cuddles and the everyone wins.
Why are you using the? There is no the. Da to kahin hai hi nahi. Where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins. Again, read. Decide from here. Sahil,
Yes, ma'am.
start reciting from here where everyone giggles. यहाँ से start करो फिर से.
Yes, ma'am. Where everyone giggles and roll off on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Yes, wins. Don't use the. If there is no the, then don't use the. Okay. So this poem is written by who is a poet? Shel Silverstein. The poet is Shel Silverstein. And the word meanings which are given here, you all have to write on your notebook. Understand? And make sentences of these word meanings as well. Move to the exercise of this poem. Which game does the poet want to play? Yes, Rishti?
Ma'am, tug of war.
Yes. Answer. Sorry, not tug of war. It's hug of war. Poets wants to play hug of war, not tug of war. He wants to play hug of war. What is the difference between tug and hug? Tug means to pull, hug means to hold someone close. Tug means to pull, hug means to run up. Tug means to tie, hug means to hold someone close. Which is the right answer? Srishti, yes, tell me again.
Ma'am, even tug means to pull, hug means to hold someone close.
Yes, this is the answer. A option. What does the poet want to tell us in this poem? We should play the game of tug of war. We should always giggle and play. We should love each other.
Giggle.
Yes, Rishti?
Ma'am, see, we should love each
Yes.
other.
The answer is we should love each other. Answer is we should love each other. Next question is find another word from the poem that means the same of hug. So you have to find out another word from the poem that means the same hug means. Yes, Rishti?
Ma'am, cuddle. Cuddle also means to gale lagana and hug also means gale lagana. Ma'am, cuddle.
Yes, cuddle. Now next is draw to show how hug of war can be played. So if you can draw, then draw and send it to me. The exercises are, all the questions are very simple, which you all can do easily. Understand? So this is the end of this poem. Move to the next chapter, which is chapter 7. The question of mangoes. So students, let's start chapter 7, the question of mangoes. Find 6 missing things in the second picture and list them. So here is a small activity that you have to find out 6 things which are missing in this and you have to list them here. In this chapter, we'll find out that Swami feels that when he knows whether the mangoes are ripe or not, it will be easier for him to solve the sum. He thought that. And let's find out why he thinks so. Half an hour later, Swaminathan sat in his father's room on the floor with a slate in his hand and pencil ready. Father held the arithmetic book open and dictated. Rama has 10 mangoes, with which he wants to earn 15 annas. Krishna wants only 4 mangoes. How much will Krishna have to pay? Yes, Chavi. Chavi, you are not audible. Swaminathan gazed and gazed at this sum, and every time he read it, it seemed to acquire a new meaning. He had the feeling of having stepped into a fearful maze. His mouth began to water at the thought of mangoes. Means here you can understand that a boy named Swaminathan is sitting on a floor in his father's room with his slate and pencil ready. His father is giving him some mathematical problems. His father is dictating, telling him some mathematical problem. Rama has 10 mangoes with which he wants to earn 15 annas. Krishna wants only 4 mangoes. How much will Krishna have to pay? Question was कि रामा के पास 10 mangoes हैं, उसको earn करना है 15 annas. And Krishna के पास सिर्फ 4 mangoes हैं. How much will Krishna have to pay? Krishna को कितना देना है? Swaminathan gazed and gazed. Means Swaminathan जो था वो परेशान हो गया था. He was gazed and gazed. He was मतलब वो ध्यान से सिर्फ देख रहा था अपने फादर को. He was thinking that what would be the answer. It seemed to acquire a new meaning. वो सोच रहा था शायद इसका कुछ और ही मतलब है. He had a feeling of having stepped into a fearful maze. He was thinking that कि मैं एक fearful maze के अंदर आ गया. Understand? Maze means it's a kind of a riddle, a paheli. His mouth began to water. उसके बारे में सोच के his mouth is began to water. He wondered what made Rama fix 15 annas for 10 mangoes. What kind of man was Rama? Probably he was like Shankar with his 10 mangoes and his iron determination to get 15 annas. Here, Swaminathan felt an unaccountable sympathy for Krishna. Have you done the sum? Asked Father asked, looking over the newspaper he was reading. His father was reading newspaper and he was questioning that, have you completed your question which I gave you? Then he wondered what made Rama fix 15 annas for 10 mangoes. उसने सोचा, उसको लग रहा था कि रामा आखिर 15 आनास कैसे बनाएगा 10 मैंगोज में. रामा किस तरह का आदमी है? रामा which type of what kind of man he is? Probably शायद he was like Shankar with his 10 mangoes and his iron determination to get 15 annas. Here Swaminathan felt an unaccountable sympathy for Krishna. Krishna के लिए sympathy feel कर रहा था Swaminathan because उसके पास सिर्फ 4 mangoes थे. Now, Father, will you tell me if the mangoes were ripe? Father regarded him for a while and, smothering a smile, remarked, do the sum. First, I will tell you whether the fruits were ripe or not afterwards. So, Swaminathan asked his father, कि father क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि अब जो mangoes थे वो ripe थे or not? Ripe means पके हुए थे कि नहीं थे? They were ripe or not? So father regarded him. Father said कि बेटा, first of all complete your work which I have given you, complete the sum which I have given you. After that I will tell you the answer that whether they are ripe or not. Swaminathan felt utterly helpless. If only father would tell him whether Rama was trying to sell ripe fruits or unripe ones. So he was thinking that whether Rama is trying to sell ripe fruits or unripe fruits. On what evil would it be? To tell him afterwards, he felt strongly that answer to this question contained the key to the whole problem. If he was thinking that if he will get the answer of this question, that mangoes were ripe or not, he can answer the question also. It would be a crime to expect 50 annas for 10 unripe mangoes, but even if he did, it wouldn't be unlike Rama, whom Swaminathan was speedily beginning to hate with the darkest qualities. Swaminathan was thinking that if Rama is expecting 15 annas for unripe mangoes, for 10 unripe mangoes, then it is not good. Father, I cannot do the sum, Swaminathan said, pushing away the slate. He just pushed away the slate and said that, Father, I will not do this sum. What is the matter? You can't solve a simple problem in simple proportion. Father, I said, what is the matter? Why can't you do this question? We are not taught this kind of things in our school. Get the slate here. I'll make you give the answer now. He said that I will make you give the answer now. I will explain the answer to you. His father said. Swaminathan waited with interest for the miracle to happen. Father studied the sum for a second and asked, what is the price of 10 mangoes? Then father explained the answer. That what is the price of 10 mangoes? Swaminathan looked over the sum to find out which part of sum contained an answer to this question. I don't know. Oh God, what's wrong with you? Read the sum. Come on. How much does Rama expect for 10 mangoes? 15 annas, of course. Swaminathan thought, but how could that be its price? It was very rare for Rama to accept it in his greed. But was it the right price? Then there was the obscure point whether the mangoes were ripe or not. If they were ripe, 15 annas might not be an improbable price. If only he could get more light on its point. Still, Rama is stuck on that point that whether mangoes were ripe or not. How much does Rama want for his mangoes? 15 annas, replied Swaminathan without convictions. Very good. How many mangoes does Krishna want? Krishna wants 4 mangoes. What is the price of 4 mangoes? Father seemed to delight in teaching him. How could he know what price that boy Krishna would pay? Look here, boy, what do you have in your head? 10 mangoes cost 15 annas. What is the price of one? Come on. His hand took Swaminathan's. Swaminathan could not decide whether the solution lay in the realm of addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So here, instead of solving the problem which his father gave, which Swaminathan's father gave him, he was thinking about the mangoes. He was thinking about that whether the mangoes were ripe or not. So here, the message we get from the story is, whatever you do it with full concentration. If you are solving the puzzle, if you are solving the question, you just have to solve that question with full concentration. Not like thinking about the mangoes that were they ripe or not, instead of solving the question. So this is the chapter. Who was that? Please off your mic. How many times I have to tell you that?
Ma'am, Sahil was that.
Sahil?
मैम मेरा माइक ऑफ है, मेरी तरफ से नहीं है.
I have seen that sound came from your side. Please take care of this. And everything, listen to me very carefully, that everything is being recorded here. Understand? Sab cheez record ho rahi hai, and after some time I will post this on WhatsApp group. Then you can find out that from where this sound came. So this is the end of this chapter, and here are some words are given. You have to make sentences with these words. Understand? And you have to find out the answer of these two questions. Which is your favorite subject? I hope you can tell. Do you know a funny story? Share it with your friends. Do not write the second one, but at least give the answer of the first one. Understand? Move to the take the correct answer. His mouth began to water. It shows that. Answer is Swami was thirsty. Swami loved mangoes. Swami was feeling hot. What is the answer? Who can tell me the answer? Yes, Srishti?
Ma'am, Swami loved mangoes.
Yes, Swami loved mangoes. Question number 2 is, how many mangoes did Rama have? 5, 10, 15?
Ma'am.
Yes, yes, Ved?
Ma'am, 10.
Yes, very good. Next question is, while teaching Swaminathan, his father was getting irritated, feeling tired, or happy? Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes, Ved?
Ma'am, happy. Ma'am, getting irritated.
Yes,
Ma'am.
Irritated. It's not happy, it's getting irritated. He was irritated now because Swaminathan is not giving the right answer. Instead of giving right answer or answering the question, he was thinking about that mango were ripe or not. Next is true or false. Swami compared Krishna to Shankar. Is that true or false? True hai ki false? Tell me.
True.
Yes. He compared Krishna to Shankar. Next. Swami's father was very happy.
Ma'am, false.
Yes, it's false. Next.
Ma'am, false.
Swami wanted to know whether the mangoes were ripe or not.
Ma'am, false. Ma'am, true.
True, because Swami wanted to.
Ma'am, true.
Swami जानना चाहता था that mangoes were ripe or not. All the time he was thinking of this instead of solving the problems. This sentence is true. Finally, Swami loved the sum. True or false? It's false because he didn't love the sum.
No, ma'am.
It's false.
False.
Yes. Next question is, what did father do when Swami asked whether the mangoes were ripe or not? So students, I hope you all can see the screen. Question number 2 is, what did father do when Swami asked whether the mangoes were ripe or not? And answer is, his father regarded him for a while, then smoothing a smile told him to do the sum first, then he tell him if the mangoes were ripe or not. This is the answer number 2. Question number 3 is, what was the crime according to Swami? And answer is, according to Swami, it was trying to expect 15 annas of 10 unripe mangoes. Think and answer. Why did Swaminathan feel an uncountable sympathy for Krishna? And answer is Swaminathan felt an uncountable sympathy for Krishna because Krishna wanted only 4 mangoes, but Rama was determined to get 15 annas for his 10 mangoes. Question number 2 is Swami felt utterly helpless. Why did this happen? Answer is Swaminathan felt utterly helpless because his father would not tell him if the mangoes were ripe or not. He strongly felt that he could solve the sum if he knew whether they were ripe or not. They were ripe or not, full stop. Since his father was not telling him what he wanted to know, comma, he felt utterly helpless. Question number 3 is why was Swaminathan begin to hate Rama? Answer is Swami was beginning to hate Rama because he was selling 10 unripe mangoes for 15 annas. This, comma, Swami thought to be a crime. Question number 4 and 5 you have to do by yourself. Solve the sum that Swaminathan's father gave him and show it to your maths teacher. Number 5 is if you want to buy 2 mangoes and you have less money, what will you do? You will bargain, you will take only 1 mangoes, you will keep 1 secretly in your bag, you will bring more money from home and buy the mangoes. What is the answer? Right answer. Who can tell me? What is the right answer of this question? Yes, Rishi?
Ma'am, bring more money to buy mangoes. Ma'am, to bring more money to buy mangoes. We will bring more money.
You can do it, but at the time, if your home is far from that place, then what you have to do? You will take only 1 mango. If your home is far from your place, you can just take only 1 mango in place of taking lots of mango. Next question is read these sentences and answer the question that follows. Get the slate here. I will make you give the answer now. The questions related to these sentences are given here. We have to give the answer of these questions. First one is who said these words and to whom? And the answer of this question is Swaminathan's father said these words to him. Question number B is what was the question for the answer? And answer is the question for the answer was Rama has 10 mangoes with which he wants to earn 15 annas. Krishna wants only 4 mangoes. How much will Krishna have to pay? This was the question for the answer. Question number C is the speaker angry or happy? Answer is the speaker is angry. Question number D is what happens next? And answer is Swaminathan's father studied the sum and probes him in order to help him solve it. First question is Swaminathan waited with interest for the miracle to happen. What was the miracle? Why was it called a miracle? An answer is given here. Swami's father told him that if he got the slate there, comma, his father would make Swami answer the sum. Full stop. For Swami, this would have been a miracle because however hard he was trying, comma, he could not solve the sum. Here in place of there is a spelling, certain spelling mistake. The you have to write. The sum. I hope you understood this. So students, we had completed question and answers also of this chapter. And we'll complete exercise of this chapter tomorrow. So students, your assignment is to complete the words which are given in page number 85 and write the answer of the 2 questions which are given here. Pick the correct answer, complete that on your notebook and all the question answers and you have to leave one page for word meanings. Tomorrow we'll write word meaning. Draw a decent picture of the question of mangoes. From the question of mangoes, a simple, decent picture, colorful picture you have to make, and leave one page for word meanings. Yes, Srishti?
Ma'am, we have to make a picture of this harbor wall also.
Yes, you have to make the picture of, you have to draw a decent picture of anyone. Hug a war, yes. You have to write in the poem, you have to write whole poem on your notebook. Draw a decent, nice picture of from poem Hug a War also. Understand? Is that clear to you all? Write down all the word meanings, all the exercises on your
Yes.
notebook as well of Hug a War and chapter 7, the question of mangoes. And from chapter 6 also, all the exercise you have to complete on your notebook as well. That's all for today's class. We'll
Make video also.
sorry.
Ma'am, we have to make video also.
Yes, exactly. Don't forget this. I'll send you this assignment that you have to make a video of Hagor reciting the poem in front of video. Put your mobile phone like this and record a decent, nice video during reciting the poem Hagor War. Properly, each and every word properly you have to recite. Understand? So that's all for today's classes, friends. We'll meet tomorrow. Good day.